The 25-06, The Second Reckoning, Origins and Evolution. The 3003 Springfield 7.62 by 65mm was a short-lived cartridge developed by the United States in 1903. Intended to replace the 3040 Krag for the new Springfield 1903 rifle, it was initially known as the 3045, since it used a 45-grain powder charge. But the name was changed to 3003 to reflect the year of adoption. This cartridge featured a 220-grain round nose bullet but was replaced in just 3 years by the 30-06, which introduced the Spitzer bullet design, offering significantly improved ballistic performance. The 25-06 Remington, however, remained a wildcat cartridge for nearly half a century before finally being standardized by Remington in 1969. It was derived from the 30-06 Springfield case neck down to .257 caliber while retaining a similar overall length, making it suitable for standard length actions. The bullet diameter is .257 inches, with common projectile weights ranging from 75 to 120 grains. Charles Newton first necked down the 30-06 cartridge in 1912, using a 117-grain bullet from the 25-35 Winchester. Although this resulted in the .256 Newton, the cartridge never gained widespread traction. Newton's innovation led to the eventual commercial release of the .253,000 Savage in 1915, a cartridge that had a shortened case length from 63mm to 49mm. Meanwhile, the Frankfurt Arsenal experimented with a 25-06 variant during World War I, but it wasn't commercially adopted. However, surplus military equipment distributed through the civilian marksmanship program enabled independent gunsmiths to modify existing rifles for the cartridge. O. Needner of Dojiak, Michigan, introduced rifles chambered for the 25 Needner in 1920. This chambering retained the 30-06 shoulder angle while rifling barrels at 1 twist per 12 inches. Similar cartridges were developed under names like the 25 High Power, 25 Whelan and 25 103,000, indicating the ability to push a 100-grain bullet past 3,000 feet per second. Despite its potential, the .253,000 Savage proved nearly as effective without requiring a full-length case, and the development of improved military rifle, IMR powders, further shaped the direction of cartridge innovation. The introduction of IMR 4350 in 1940 and surplus 4831 powder salvaged from Oerlikon 20mm cannon cartridges after World War II greatly enhanced performance for the full-length 25-06. Most .257 caliber bullets offer high ballistic coefficients while remaining relatively lightweight. When combined with the large case capacity inherited from the 30-06, the 25-06 can achieve impressive muzzle velocities while keeping recoil manageable. 117-grain bullets can reach speeds up to 3,200 feet per second with energy levels approaching 2,500 foot-pounds. Lighter bullets, 75 grain and below, were initially designed for cartridges like the 25-20 Winchester and aren't structurally suited for the higher speeds of the 25-06. Compared to the 30-06, recoil is noticeably lower, making it a comfortable option for shooters sensitive to heavy kick. Though not as powerful as the .257 Weatherby Magnum, the 25-06 holds its own, running approximately 200 to 300 feet per second slower than the Weatherby, while offering nearly 200 feet per second more velocity than the hottest .257 Roberts plus payloads. For varmints such as coyotes, prairie dogs and groundhogs, 75 to 87 grain bullets propelled at speeds of 3,600 to 3,700 feet per second offer exceptional long-range accuracy with a flat trajectory. For deer hunting, 100 to 117 grain bullets traveling at 3,000 to 3,200 feet per second ensure strong energy transfer and deep penetration. Its trajectory remains flat out to 400 yards, making it highly effective in open terrain. For small to mid-sized hogs, 120-grain bullets moving at 3,000 feet per second provide optimal stopping power. While larger calibers are often preferred for big hogs and elk, proper bullet construction such as Nosler partitions or Barnes TSX ensures lethal effectiveness. Compared to modern alternatives like the 6.5 Creedmoor, the 25-06 remains faster at typical hunting distances, but loses some efficiency at extreme ranges. Against the 30-06, it offers higher velocity with lighter bullets and far less recoil. The large case capacity means reloaders can fine-tune loads for various purposes, from lightweight varmint rounds to long-range hunting applications. IMR 4350 and H4831 are excellent powders for full-power loads. Neck sizing only increases brass longevity for bolt-action rifles. Annealing case necks helps prevent cracking due to repeated firings. Reloaders often adjust seating depth and experiment with powders to maximize accuracy and velocity balance. Dedicated reloaders experiment with long-range precision loads extending effective distances beyond 500 yards. Wildcat variants modifying shoulder angles or case dimensions for specialized needs. Reduced recoil loads making the cartridge more accessible for shooters with sensitivity to kick. From its origins as a Wildcat cartridge to its refined status as a versatile performer, the 25-06 has proven its place in firearms history. It's a testament to innovation, balancing speed, power, and precision in a way that has kept it relevant for generations. Whether in the hands of hunters chasing distant game or marksmen appreciating its unique ballistics, the cartridge remains a quiet force, carrying the legacy of those who shaped it. Though newer calibers continue to emerge, the 25-06 holds a special place as a bridge between tradition and progress, living on in every well-placed shot, every refined rifle, and every story told about its impact. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like, and maybe, if you want to, I'd be honored to have, and would really appreciate your subscription too.